Okay, so this is my OP2 here. We're doing the first battle of Chin'toka. This is the one with these, what do you call it, the orbital weapon platforms that can't be destroyed. So we set up here and see where the asteroids are. I've got 3 Klingon ships. I've got a Negh'var-class, commanded by Martok, the Chin'toka, piloted by Koloth at Defense Condition 1, and the Martok, piloted by Worf. And I've set up my 3 ships here. And he's got, is it the 4th Division battleship?
4th Division and the
Negh'var, that's right. And he's got Thought Pran and Gul-Dukat. Gul-Dukat's on the battleship?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and he's got a bunch of other stuff on there, energy dissipator and fun stuff. But looks like we're just going to ignore stuff. We're just going to joust with each other. Okay, so here we are. Turn 1, I advanced 1, he advanced 3, so he's just gunning for me. So that's kind of cool. And we'll be within range shooting at each other next turn. Okay, so that was quite a round. I don't think you're within range. No, okay. So that was quite a round. He came at me 4, wasn't it? Something like that. Yeah. He's just gunning for me. My ships just moved forward 1. I fired at him. We fired just all 3 of my ships hit the Negh'var-class. It has no shields. It's only got 2 hull left.
Didn't get to shoot.
Oh, it didn't get shoot. That's right, because one of the crits was stun helmsman, or what was it?
Stun helmsman.
Yeah, stun helmsman. So it didn't get to shoot back. But then his battleship attacked Worf, but I used the reroll with the command tokens so that it didn't hurt at all. Yeah, sorry about that. And that's how it's looking. Okay, so you sure you want to concede?
Yeah, I'll give it another shot. I'll give it another.
Yeah, you might get somebody. Okay, so that was a devastating turn. His ships bumped into Worf, and then my other 2 ships just came up slightly, and his Dominion battleship was the only ship that got a shot off. Martok on the Negh'var blew up the Negh'var-class before it could even fire, and the orbital weapon platform fired at the Chin'toka but missed. And he did 1 damage to the Martok, but that was it. I forgot to use the Martok's thing where he's supposed to roll 1 less damage. But yeah, that's where it's at right now.
Like a long time ago.
Getting there.
Okay, so that's the end of the game right there. His battleship tried to do a turn 4, tried to get away, but all my Klingon ships did the come about, and it was just the Chin'toka got the final shot on Martok, took him within an inch of his life, and the Chin'toka he fired back and stripped the shields off the Chin'toka, but that's going to be where the game ends right there. And yeah.
I thought for OPs it was a dice off because for the.
Here's my second game, this time on this side of the board. There's the setup, still my same guys there, but this time I'm up against the 4th Division battleship with Dukat on it. Yep. And then the Negh'var-class, or the Kornak, has Gelnon on it. And he's outkidded. There's lots of guys on there, I won't even go through them all. But that's our setup. Okay, so there's turn 1. My ships moved forward 1, cloaked, and then Martok allowed Worf to sensor echo, and then he just moved up 1. Okay, we're all playing very cautiously. We're just moving 1 forward. I sensor echoes back, and that's where we're at. Okay, so that was quite a round of firing. Yeah, geez, that's just quite a round of firing. My 3 ships fired on the battleship. It's down to 1 health left. The orbital weapon platform fired on it too. None of my guys were hit because we had cloak and we had battle stations from Defense Condition 1, which is now gone. But that was a good round of firing for me. That's how it's looking. Okay, so this is the next turn there. He just came in at me, what was it, 5? 5, holy cow.
No, that was the last turn. This was just the one.
Oh, this is just the ones where we're like bumping into each other and stuff like that, yeah. Okay, so he was destroyed by Martok on the Negh'var, and then our other ships fired. The Chin'toka lost all its shield and it's got 1 damage through, and the Kornak has how much hull left?
1.
1 hull left? Yeah. So it's down within an inch of its life. And that's kind of where it's at right now. Okay, so that's the end of the game right there. Martok on the Negh'var. The Negh'var is just racking up kills here. I target locked and then used the battle stations from the command tokens thing, so there wasn't much he could do. Because he only had 1 evade, didn't he?
Yeah, only 1.
Yeah, that wasn't going to go over well. And then he just blew him up.
2 of the 5.
And yeah, so that's how the game ends there. The Martok is kind of shielding the Ch'tang so the Ch'tang can get away, and that's how it's looking. Okay, so here's our OP2 finals here. It's basically a mirror build. My Martok on the Negh'var, Koloff the Defense Condition 1 on the Ch'tang, and Worf on the Martok versus his. He's got Martok on a Vorcha. It looks like a Gavort, the bird of prey, but it's actually the Vorcha. And then the 2 Negh'vars, Koloff is on the actual Negh'var, and then Worf is on Negh'var-class. And here's our setup, and we're just going to joust apparently and just end this really quick. Because we're Klingons. Okay, so he went 2 forward. He's doing something weird with Martok. I'm not quite sure what it is, but he's coming in behind with Martok. And my ships just went 1 forward. All our ships cloaked. So 2 rival factions about to go after, 2 rival houses. Okay, so we both slowed down to 1s, still cloaked, and the orbital weapon platform has already fired on him, and we'll see how this goes.
When your opponent knows he has no chance, and he's crushed.
I'm about to be crushed here. Okay, so we've all fired at each other, and
blank results while waiting.
His Martok didn't fire, so he's still cloaked, but all the other ships fired and decloaked. And
they have
only Worf, his Worf took 3 hits, and that's all that happened. So with all the cloaking, it's very hard to hit anybody. But next round should be lots of death.
That's weird.
Okay, that was.
Have you used your reroll?
Yeah. But he used.
Did it?
Oh, you spent the
This one, not that one.
No,
Yeah.
he's got another one for.
Okay.
for just in case.
So that was quite a lot of destruction. That was my
inches,
Ch'tang
right?
with Koloff. That was his Worf on a Negh'var, and that was his Koloff on a Negh'var. It was just ultimate destruction. I got bumped and got no actions, and still my rolls are pretty good.
36 by 12.
Can't complain. Worf actually finished off Koloff just amazingly.
Let's do a.
So
Let's increase this by.
did my
like
Ch'tang even get a
100 points?
shot
I
in?
just have.
Yeah,
can't remember.
Shot as he was dying.
A
didn't he?
void.
Yeah, that's right, and he just got shot in on
But you
Koloff.
can put
Yeah, so
whatever
the Negh'var blew up Worf's Negh'var. So my Negh'var blew up his Negh'var, and then my Ch'tang wounded his other Negh'var, and then my Vorcha, the Martok, finished off his other Negh'var. So he's left with 1 Vorcha, and I got a Vorcha and a Negh'var, and that's how it's looking. Okay, that's the end of the game. The orbital weapon platform fired on him and blew him up.
Nope.
My 2 ships went right by him and cloaked. I was going to come back at him, but he hit an asteroid, actually, whatever that is. Is that an asteroid? I guess so. Or debris or something like that. And he took a damage from that, and then the orbital weapon platform fired and finished him off. So I've actually finally won an OP2.